Hi, it's Les, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can schedule Substack Notes and how you can see a list of the Substack Notes that you've scheduled. So let's start here. I'm on my dashboard at the moment. Let me show you a couple of ways to get to Notes first of all. So here I am on the dashboard. Now you don't want to be on the dashboard for this. Notes is under your personal profile, and as we mentioned before, there's two sides to Substack. There's your personal profile and there's the dashboard that relates to your website. So where we actually want to be is over here on your personal profile. Okay, now you can go from here to your personal profile, or if you did happen to be on your website, let's just look from here. You can actually get to notes from here. There's a notes tab here at the top, or again, if I go over to my personal profile here, I can find notes. All right, so let me go over there to my personal profile and I'll go to home. And once I get to home, it will say to me, what's on your mind? So I can create my note there. So let's do that. Let's create a note first of all. I've got some text I prepared for this. So let's take this text here. We'll copy and we'll paste that over to our Substack. Okay. So here I'm pasting the note in here. All right. And it reads here, I've been thinking a lot about why we struggle with information overload and realized it's not an input problem. What I suggest you do with notes is don't bunch all the text up like this, put in carriage returns so you can easily see, the reader can easily read it. So there's the note I prepared posted in. And as this is about information, a nice little touch you can do here, if I go over here, I can get myself from one of these emoji sites, an emoji. So the emoji I'm going to use is this information sign here. So I'll copy that. I'll go back to my Substack note and I'll post that on the end. Okay, so there's an information sign there. Now, the next step is we want to schedule this note. We don't want to post it immediately, which would be this button here. We want to schedule it. So if I go down to this little calendar thing here and I click on that, that will give me the opportunity to schedule it. So I can schedule that for any time I want. So for example, I'm going to schedule this note for the 17th and I'm going to schedule it for 2, but I actually want AM because I'm in South Africa and I'm dealing mainly with an American audience. So this is scheduled for 2 a.m., which in New York would be 8 p.m. And I'll save that. All right. Now, once I've done that, the post option here changes to schedule and I press on schedule. Okay, now that note is now scheduled to go out at the time I've specified. Now, here's the tricky bit, because a lot of people don't know how to find the notes that they've scheduled, and it is a little bit hidden. So I'm going to show that to you now. So basically what you do is you go as though you're going to do another note, and up here in the top right, you'll see a little tab that says drafts. If you click on that, you'll find all your scheduled notes there. All right, so that's how you find the notes you've scheduled. It's quite tricky. A lot of people can't find that, but that's where it is. So just to recap, you go to this box here, what's on your mind, as though you're going to post another note, and lo and behold, your drafts are up there at the top showing all your scheduled notes. Now, something to note at the moment, you can only schedule notes on the desktop and the laptop versions of Substack. But if you go onto your mobile phone, onto the app, you can see, if you go to where I showed you there, under drafts, you can see the notes you've scheduled via the desktop and laptop. So there you go. That's how you schedule notes on Substack, as I say, on the desktop or the laptop. But remember, you can see the scheduled notes on your phone. Now, don't forget, if this video was helpful, like and subscribe so I can send you more information like this to help you. And have a quick look in the description. I've left something down there for you which you're going to find very helpful on your Substack journey. So have a look in the description below. That's it for now. We'll talk again soon. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.